Hello, it's Kadisha. I'm back with another video. I feel like it's been so long and I apologize for the wait. However, I have recently been trying to be intentional with my time. And of course, we all have those days where we feel like we just want to kind of not do anything. But I was able to witness it. And I always believe that when the Lord allows me to see something, it's not for me to judge that person, is for me to actually look myself in the mirror and see how I am doing the same thing. So recently I was able to see how someone always says, like, I don't have enough time in the day. I can never get stuff done. I can never basically get what needs to be done finished. And that's what they always talk about. And then I actually got to witness them sitting and just, and not to say is anything wrong with watching TV, that's what I'm saying, but if I am watching TV, like, I need to be having the clothes in the washer going, or I need to be washing dishes while I'm watching TV, or, and not to say you can't watch TV, but it's just like, don't say you never have time to get things done that need to be finished when you're sitting and not doing anything but watching TV that you would never get. And it's okay. We live in a day and age now where we can record pretty much everything. So watching a live viewing is not necessarily, it's not necessary. You can always record something and come back to it later. So that's another option as well. And the Lord has allowed me to realize that we waste so much time, that He's given us plenty of time in the day. 24 hours in a day is more than enough time to accomplish every task that needs to get done in that day. And I'm not saying that we should harp on yesterday or anything, but it's like, what do you need to get done today? And do it. If you have to make you a little list and help you check it off so you can feel like, oh yeah, I got this accomplished, do that. But if you have a mental pad in your head and you check it off that way, do it. But it's just like, don't sit here and complain about not having enough time to get things done. But when you really look at your day, you see where you're not doing things or could be doing something in place of activity that you're doing. And the Lord, like I said, the Lord has dealt with me with this because I've been wanting sometimes to just lie down and watch TV. And not to say that there's not a time for that, but it's also not room for me to be in the middle of the week and say, oh, I don't have enough towels to last me through the rest of the week. It's like, well, what were you doing? Why did you not get towels on? Or I don't have clothes weren't washed, or whatever it is. And yours could be much different, where it's a school assignment or it's a work assignment, whatever it is. It's just like, if you are not giving your days the direction, I got this from a guy, actually, a guy named Tony. He's like, give your days direction. And it's so true. It's like, if you have to write down, like, okay, at 1 o'clock, from 1 to 1:30, I do this. You will be so surprised. And I've talked about this so much, and I'm just going to keep talking about it, especially now that we're in a new year. It's like, we do not have time to waste. We do not have time to just sit around and not do things. Like, even if you're watching this video, I hope that it encourages you to listen to it, not just look at me, and get up and move around and do whatever you were going to do. Clean out that messy drawer or whatever the case may be. But it's just like, it's not enough time. We don't have enough time to just sit around and waste. We don't have time to waste. We really don't. And I just want us to get that through our head as we are in this year. As we can see, we're almost like halfway through the year. Halfway through the year. Halfway through the month. We can see, like, time does not stop. So it's up to us to make sure that we're taking advantage of each day that we get here on earth, because when we are lying on our deathbeds, or we're at a certain age where we feel like we can't do certain things, or whatever the case may be, you don't want to look back and say, man, I wasted so much time watching even YouTube and not even doing things that I should have been doing as far as my business plan, or hanging out with my friends, or hanging out with my family, teaching my child a new skill, whatever it is. Like, let's not waste time. No more time wasting. And this is more so for me than you. And I just hope that I get to encourage someone else as I'm trying to encourage myself going into this year. So thank you so much. I'm gonna try to get the videos out and keep them going. But I know I need to be intentional with everything I'm doing as well. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much. And like I always say, sea cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.